Listen up. This your frequency radar? Hope you brought that ferro I gave you. Heavy ammo punches through arc plating better than most.
Alright, let's go. First time in Brood City. Supposed to test this Pharaoh. That's been modified. We'll check it out. The maps are pretty small, it seems. I thought they were bigger. So go to the hospital. Am I going crazy or is the heads-up display disappear? Maybe it's a setting? Yeah, I thought there was something different, but there's no heads-up display. No aiming reticle or anything.
Look, there. Over here.
Very strange. Well, it'll definitely make it more exciting. Or maybe it's a bug. Yeah, it doesn't even appear. I just have to guess to press E. Well, I'm full up. Might as well get out of here and see if it fixes it. Oh, to the north that way. Could try taking a shot at one of the robots. Oh shit, speaking of what, which? Scary, no heads up display. Maybe I was looking at the controls, but I couldn't see anything to turn on heads up display. I might have clicked the wrong button or something. I'm just holding E. Alright, I should be facing the hatch right here. shot. Coming by, I'm a friendly. Oh, this is not an exit. Where's the exit? Shit. Shit. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with that thing. Where is the exit? That place, okay. Let's run. No reticle, wonderful. What the heck happened to my reticle? Few minutes. Do I die if I don't get there? You run faster if you hide your weapon. Newbie arriving, don't shoot. No idea where I'm going. Whoa, big machine. Don't know where that metro station was. Here? Ah, be top side when safe window closes achievement. I like this part of the game that it shows you what happened. Ah, forgot to put good stuff in the safe bucket. Very odd. I don't know if it was a bug or if I did something that made my icon disappear. We'll do one more and see if it fixed it. I'll Google it first. Oh, F10. Okay. Just do a free loadout. F10. Okay. That's good to know. Give me a kettle. Corso da Vinci Highway Tunnel. Here we go. Piazza Arbusto. Let's try to get the town hall, and then let's try to find that Centro Storico used to be the old town metro station. It's not very trying, but to be fair, it probably never was. Let's go and check it out to see where we're at. If we can see where the hell it is, because we want to be able to get out of here. Okay, so F10 heads, F10 hides HUD. racket. Oh shit. That's the racket. What the hell is that thing? Okay. Scary. These derelict overpasses remind me of Fallout 4. Nice terracotta tiles. Very Italian countryside. Can I get on this tower here? I don't know if I want to go close to that spidery thing, electronico spider thing. Should I take a shot at it? See what happens. Yeah. Alright, that's no good. The electronical spider is angered. Whoa. Some sort of electromagnetical pulse. I don't know if my kettle will do much of this thing. It's angry and it's a little bit of trouble getting to me, thankfully. Thankfully it's not agile like a cat or something. Will it listen to my voice? Can it detect your voice? Hello, electronical spider? This is HyperTextHero, I'm over here. Here's some piano for you. Pretty cool how it flew up. Did it jump off again? I think it might have. Oh, I do have a little nade. Is it Q? Yeah. Let's try it. Region search. Where did you go, electronical spider? Probably down below. All right. Onto the bell tower. All right, too. There's HyperTextHero up in the tower. I'm friendly. Here's some piano. I like the shooting in this game. It's very chunky. Carry. What do I do with this thing? Can I just take it with me? Let's try. I'll drop it. Nice. Oh! Shit. Is this the station? Or is this just an entrance? Metro entrance. Okay. Can I get out? Do I have anything? Very little stuff. It doesn't have a timer on this though. Or maybe, oh, okay, that's the station entry. It wasn't on the icon, but it's around it. Okay, now I get it. Alright, let's try, let's see if I can carry that thing in here. Is it something to connect to something else in the game world here, or is it some loot that's heavy and I can carry it back with me? Is it an arc power cell? That's what this is. Very clunky sound effects. Alright. Friendly. Here's some piano.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closed.
Do you know if does this box
To return
oh.
Esperanza.
Oh, great. Okay, I guess I'm carrying the box. Like I was like, yeah. Let's see what happened. So I went from here. Here I heard a clanking. Then this leaper is called. I did a couple of damage on the leaper. It jumped up here. It struggled around that derelict bus to try to get me. I did 21 more damage to the leaper. Found some loot over here. Then I fell when I was trying to open something and hurt myself. A wasp hurt me a bit. Oh, I took out. These are the symbols when you destroy one of them. Arc destroyed. Okay. I destroyed 2 things. I found some more loot here, and then I returned home safely. I like this little map thing. I like to see what happens. It reminds me of Zelda Breath of the Wild. How about that big thing? Was that anything? Fireball burner. Arc. Oh, I got a couple of arc power cells. That's good. But I think that big thing I was carrying, I don't know what that was, but I don't know if I brought it with me. I don't think so. I don't see it. All right. Let's see if how much more. I think I need like 3 more power cells. No, arc alloy I need. I need 3 more arc power cells for the refiner, but I need arc alloy and fabric for the medical lab. Can I craft that stuff right now? Crappy has more stuff for me. Go ahead and claim it. Don't have lemons or apricots for him. I have to find that. Ooh, skill tree. Alright, I'm just gonna put it all on in this direction. The soundtrack really reminds me of Generation Zero. Very cool. All right. Trials, customization. I have to reach levels 15 for trials. Projects. That unlocks a level 20. There's the codex. I haven't read this yet. Let's take a look. The Collapse. A tale told mostly through flooded wastes and overgrown ruins. The Collapse is said to have happened many generations ago when devastating floods, scorching fires, and earthquakes conspired to rid Earth of her inhabitants. Only scattered societies are said to have remained, though after generations of darkness and decay, their tales have merged with legends and lies. While most evidence of life before the collapse was lost in the devastation, small pockets of preservation still offer a glimpse into the world before. Here in the Rust Belt, shifting sand dunes long cover the port city of Marano, creating a natural time capsule that's been known to astonish and confuse raiders in equal measure. Sunrise. Alive in the memories of the few very old still around, the era of sunrise feels beyond belief to those born underground. Following generations of darkness after the collapse, the era of sunrise was marked by signs of restoration of the planet's ecology, as well as the rediscovery of old technology and even some degree of organized society. The first wave. There's a bird over there. Even after all these years, the harrowing tales of the first wave are burnt into the memories of those who lived to tell the tale. Just as the world seemed to recover from a devastating ecological collapse, lethal machines started falling from the skies. Any semblance of progress and stability was wiped. Though ruthless, machines during the first wave were comparatively rudimentary, and the first raiders soon found ways to target their weaknesses. They built an extensive network of outposts and defensive structures to support them in their resistance, many of which can be seen around topside to this day. The second wave. Raiders sometimes use the term second wave to refer to the current wave of Ark incursions, in which a new generation of improved Ark machines started descending onto Earth. These are significantly improved compared to the rudimentary machines of the first wave, both in their tactics and in their physical designs. So these machines rain down from the sky. Wow. People. Starting with Celeste, former radar, de facto leader of Speranza and relentless coffee enthusiast. I like that the name is Celeste. A great video game as well. Here's a little secret for you. She collects mugs. I've cataloged 23 of them so far, and her preferred subset are silly print ones. I keep a stash in the clinic to be dispensed for when she has a particularly bad day, Lance. Celeste was part of the small group that first moved into what was to become Speranza. Steady and reliable, people increasingly turn towards her for guidance and mediation, turning her into a pillar of the fast-growing community. Then you have Shani, vigilant watcher of radar screens and protector of the tubes. People think Celestia is running this place, and they're not entirely wrong. What they don't realize is that without Shani, we'd all be toast. No one knows more about Speranza or Ark than she does. Apollo. Vigilant, cautious, and dutiful, Shani keeps a near constant watch on the screens in her room. Officially, she's tasked with monitoring any topside threats, as well as operation of the tubes and all radar hatches. In reality, there is little in Speranza that escapes her watchful gaze. Reminds me of Geordie LaForge with the glasses. Shani relies on an array of radars, scanners, and makeshift equipment to map out Ark behaviors. However, the machine's penchant for self-optimization makes it a steep uphill battle, leaving her with precious little time to rest, sleep, or take the occasional deep breath. Also a cool touch that these are Polaroids. Tian Wen, technical mastermind of questionable customer service. You know, I don't really remember when she showed up. One day she was just there, holed up behind a dead-bolted door, setting up shop. Celestia. A technical mastermind of a cutthroat personality, Tian Wen conducts most of her business from behind a bulletproof door, hidden away in a dark alley off the piazza. Her mastery in crafting high-quality firearms has earned her fame in Speranza and beyond. Rumor has it she doesn't think too highly of raiders, yet her trade makes dealings with them an unavoidable reality. Then you have the android-looking Lance, medical enigma of an unbridled curiosity. I've come across similar models before, though even that's a rarity. But none of them spoke or carried themselves quite like Lance. I'm not sure what wires got crossed in that metal head of his, but I'd love to find out. Also, he'd fetch a fortune on the black market, but he didn't hear that from me. Tian Wen. An enigma to Speranzan society and to some extent himself, given that he can't remember his origins, the android Lance runs his famed medical clinic just off the piazza. It is said that the only thing he can't cure is the common cold, but that's never said within his earshot. When it comes to medical matters, Lance is a consummate professional, equally focused while wrapping bandages as he is while picking out bullets with tweezers. When it comes to settling on a name for his clinic, however, his composure tends to fall apart very quickly. What's the name of the clinic? And finally, Apollo, ever-scorched mark maker of gadgets and grenades. Unlike many here, this isn't Apollo's first settlement. He claims to have lived in several, although he is a bit vague on the details. That said, his energy for improvements and his constant cheer do have their uses. Shani. Apollo runs a store by Speranza's piazza, selling primarily makeshift grenades and gadgets. Most of his wares are of his own design, and though they may seem rudimentary to the untrained eye, they are thoroughly field-tested by the most daring raiders. Alright, and that's the traders. There's also groups and organizations, and that's raiders. One entry: fighters, ruffians, providers, and fashionistas. With Ark's lethal machines ruling the surface, only a handful of survivors dare venture topside. A combination of unwavering boldness and quick thinking, they are the only source of rare goods for most inhabitants of Toledo. Interesting choice of name, Toledo. A bit of a hellscape that I've driven through. I never stopped in it, so I don't really know if it's a hellscape or if it just looks like a hellscape from the highway, but it's in the border of Ohio and southern Michigan here, I think. Let's see about the Toledo in Ark Raiders. Field Depots, a tireless attempt at deciphering arms secrets. Field depots have been set up all around topside. primarily for the pneumatic delivery mechanisms found within. It's common Raider knowledge that placing an arc field crate inside the mechanism will send it to Toledo for further study. Maybe that's the thing that I was carrying. I have to carry it to one of these things. With the Raider receiving valuable resources in return. Okay, that's probably what that was. The field crates themselves are something of a mystery. They can be found all over topside, said to be dropped by malfunctioned probes and couriers. We'll finish reading about this, now we'll read about some of the enemies. The tubes. The network of tunnels spanning the Rust Belt and beyond is known as the tubes. Raiders use these tunnels to reach the surface by boarding transport pods launched from stations the locals call slingshots. Each neighborhood in Toledo has its own slingshot station, managed by local security and operations teams. Several junctions lie along the tubes before they reach surface access points. Food cultivation is a nice picture of berries. The bare necessity that powers all raiders. Much of Speranza's food is cultivated in makeshift greenhouses, relying on grow lights and what few locations are still exposed to light from the surfaces. Though Celeste has long sought to ramp up food production, the constant threat of even a single failed harvest means she enforces careful rationing of seeds and diligent conservation of all food produced. Security. The first and last line of defense in Speranza. Some cool old school monitor Trinitron type TV things here. Speranza's security detail keeps a long-term eye on risks in and around the community. They plan for the unknown, but put mitigation measures in place, and deal with immediate threats and hazard. They also make sure that all entrances and exits are secure. Alright, and then finally we have the backyard, a makeshift practice range for raiders. We went there on the last stream. Nestled in a secluded mountain hollow, the echoed gunshots from the backyard seem to confuse Ark's sense of direction, creating a rare pocket of open-air safety. Raiders use this practice range to hone their skills and catch up on some long overdue stargazing. The range allows users to practice on dummy versions of Ark and even makeshift human targets. Tian Wen has even found a way to repurpose some scavenged turrets, allowing for a more visceral experience. And I wonder what that, on the end there's that hatch. I wonder if there's a secret that we can bring to that hatch or get in that hatch. I'm not sure. Society, Speranza, the oldest, liveliest neighborhood of Toledo. The colorful and lively Speranza is the oldest neighborhood of the underground city of Toledo. It was originally established as an independent settlement at the start of the second wave, when Ark's return forced settlers underground. Built into subterranean infrastructure and buildings swallowed by sinkholes, it offers a mostly safe refuge from topside to many dangers. I bet someday there'll be a mission to defend it. Over the years, as more survivors arrived from the Rust Belt and beyond, the original settlement expanded into the buried remnants of an ancient city, forming the secluded patchwork neighborhoods of Toledo. Nestled deep below the Rust Belt, the underground city of Toledo is made up of a patchwork collection of secluded neighborhoods known locally as contradas. Though some infrastructure is shared, most of Toledo's contradas are separated by distance and rubble, forming isolated communities looking out for their own. Ark. Bunch of different enemies. I'm not going to read about them right now because I want to kind of experience them a little more. I've met these things. Okay, they keep appearing as you meet them. Let's read about the Leaper that I just met. Leaper is an agile, four-legged brute, often found stomping around open areas. It is equipped with a powerful shockwave pulse that hits anyone nearby and can leap at raiders across astonishing distances. Historically, most raiders have learned to avoid it altogether. Alright, I mean, I tried to do some shots at the eye. I did some damage, but couldn't destroy it. Take a quick look at the others. So might as well just read them. The Wasp is a small thruster-powered drone flying in tidy patrols with other Wasps and the occasional Hornet. When engaged, they switch to erratic flight patterns, making them a challenging target. They are equipped with light guns and seem to actively scan for potential threats, sometimes mistaking humanoid statues for raiders. Wasps are often observed patrolling the skies in predictable patterns, seemingly serving as the first line of security for ARC's probing and extraction operations. They scan for any human activity that could interfere with their operations and seem drawn to areas of regular raider activity. The Wasp's thrusters are exposed and unarmored, giving practice raiders a surefire to send them crashing down. While the innards of the drone are fairly simple, its central drive and power unit are worth tearing out. Raiders have shot at it for a makeshift explosive, and various tinkers of Toledo have been known to use it to craft more advanced contraptions. A small little drone. Then you have the Hornet, a small flying drone equipped with protective armor on its front side. It sports an electric shock weapon that stuns and damages its targets. It's thought to be designed as an enhanced patrol unit, working with Wasps to neutralize immediate and potential threats to probing sites and other machines. The Hornet driver is a useful part of the drone's internals. It's speculated by Apollo to control the machine's behavior and produce the electric shots for its weapons. Throwing a Hornet driver at a foe causes it to immediately discharge, stunning its target. And it's those little ball stuff. They had these in Generation 0 too. The Fireball is a fast-moving ball-shaped arc machine, usually spotted rolling around indoor areas. It spews fire at any perceived threat in its vicinity, roasting anyone not made out of fire-resistant materials. With its high speed and flame-throwing capabilities, it can cause great trouble for raiders, in particular when encountered in groups or alongside ticks. And the tick is the bane of anyone who values their face-adjacent personal space. It's a reference to Alien. The tick is a small spider-like machine that leaps at raiders, munching away at whatever exposed skin it can find. Ooh. It is predominantly found indoors, crawling on walls and ceilings. The tick is a relentless, parasitic creature that often attacks in small groups. While individual ticks can easily be swatted off, hordes of them are another matter entirely. Lance used to collect destroyed ticks because they are cute, hanging them from rafters and as ornaments in plants. He was stalked out of this habit when children refused to enter his clinic. And there's the turret. Crude stationary turret can be found in buildings all over the Rust Belt. The unit is equipped with a sweeping scanner and a gun capable of unleashing barrages of bullets. Although a nuisance, the turret scanner emits visible light, allowing them to be avoided by an attentive raider. It is also not particularly hard to destroy if spotted in time. And the big thing, the Rocketeer, looming grimly in the DD skies. Oh, two Ds there. The Rocketeer is a large, heavily armored, long-range artillery machine. Dominating open spaces with its powerful missile launchers, it can target raiders from afar, creating hazardous zones that force raiders to stay on the move or seek cover. Leaper we read about, and those are the machines we've found so far, the ARC machines. Then we have Topside finally. Buried City, we were just there. Long covered in sand dunes, Buried City offers rare insights in life before the collapse. Strong's winds have now uncovered part of its remains, though the ever-shifting dunes can be treacherous and unstable. Interesting. I wonder if they change during the match sometimes, or if it depends on the match that changes the configuration. Maybe like when you go in a match, the configuration might be changed. I don't know. Interesting. Alcantara Dam. The Alcantara power plant, or the dam, stands a silent sentinel amidst waterlogged lands. Once a rare lifeline for settlers during the Age of Sunrise, it became a shell-scarred battleground during the bitter closing battles of the First Wave. Even now, these toxic, waterlogged lands remain a hotspot for ARC skirmishes. Between the research buildings, various dam structures, and the ramshackle hydroponic domes, raiders know it to be a reliable source of valuable loot. We have nature, a storm for the ages. The storm. An especially violent sandstorm battered the Rust Belt for days, driving a new influx of refugees to seek shelter in Toledo. The most sensible raiders needed to shelter in place, though others saw a window to rule topside with impunity. The storm took several days to subside and damaged a significant portion of Toledo's topside infrastructure. During this time, Ark seemed as disoriented as most raiders, with many of its most menacing machines temporarily retreating. I like weather because it forces everything to kind of stop, you know. And then finally, raider structures cargo elevators. Every raider knows the sound. The beeping of an incoming cargo elevator means escape is near. Scattered around the topside, these elevators allow raiders to return from the surface without revealing the location of Toledo. For safety reasons, all cargo elevators are remotely operated by security operators via patch board at a control station across the various contradas of Toledo, the neighborhoods. Cool. Alright, these are quests I completed, I guess. Yeah. And I think that's it for records. That was in the Codex player stats here. Played very little.
You'll want to walk tall in these halls.
Alright, let's see if I can figure out if I can craft some of the stuff I need. Arc alloy and arc power cell and fabric. Arc alloy, arc power cell, and fabric. Photoelectric cloak, that's cool. I only need one more of those. And now some fabric. I dropped those, have any bandages? Here you go, durable cloth. Need 6 more. Might have to go topside.
It's hard enough keeping the other neighborhoods in check as is. Appreciate it. But
Yay. One more. This thing. I need 2 more arc power cells. 3 more arc power cells.
Hey there. I'm busy, but help yourself. Our scouts have reported several raider hatches with leaking hydraulic pipes. They still work, but not for long. Mind patching one up next time you're out there?
Sure.
Pick a hatch and patch it up.
Heard you came in during that big storm. I heard rumors about some signal Shawnee picked up. Ark is constantly adapting, and I'm sure this won't be their last warning sign. Well, if it's an arms race they want, they can get one. Excellent. Take these new grenades I've been working on and go wreak some havoc up there.
All right, one more.
The leaking hatches should be marked on your map. We need them now more than ever, so patch one up before it breaks down all the way.
Alright, leaking hatches marked on map. Old Town hatch. Highway overpass hatch. Alright. Forgot to bring the Pharaoh. I brought the bullets but forgot the gun. Wonderful. Let's try one of the nades. Shit. Let's try getting that thing. Hello.
Hello there.
Hey, how you doing? Like only my third or fourth time playing this. I'm still pretty confused. I play instruments in the game sometimes. Here's an experiment. Nice to meet you.
Hey, right here. Thanks.
I need security breach for this, whatever that means. Oops, maybe she needs some help. Faded photograph, cool. stick with this person.
Head home at the Eastern Station.
Okay. Is it time to head home already? 4 minutes, yeah. It's really like quick, the matches, it seems. Have some space for anything else here? A little bit. Go plant. I will be done in a bit. Yay! The enemies are really, the sound is really well done. Arriving. There's someone on the other side there. Yes. Thank you. Fantastic. Yeah, it's growing on me. The size of the map was bugging me a little bit, but it's meant to be a quick jump in, fight, scavenge, and get out thing rather than an open world game you explore for a long time, it seems. So I can run with that. Mostly nice, clear interactions so far. Worth a small fortune, the boss. Found some rope, found some medium gun parts, found a faded photograph, a snapshot of the world before faded by sunlight and time. Candelabro, candle holder. And some other stuff. I'm gonna leave it here, people. Have an excellent one. Peace. I am out.